What's up, guys? So here is your first virtual workout in terms of just following along with it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a couple different links for each specific individual exercise. But I want to kind of quickly go through the overview of how this is going to work. So here's the workout written, and this is kind of how it's going to be laid out for the most part for you. So how this works is, if you've came to Open Gym, you've seen this a little bit before, but it's you always do A and finish A before you ever go to B and then C and then D, okay? So if you look at A has a couple different parts, A1, A2, A3, A4. That means there's 4 exercises in a row that you are going to do. If you then come over here, it's going to tell you how long you're going to do it for in the case of today, you're going to do each thing for 30 seconds. You're going to take only 5 seconds in between each one, and it means you're going to go through each one before you're going to rest, okay? Then you're going to do that 4 different times, okay? So A1 through A4, you're going back to back to back to back for 4 rounds with only 5 seconds in between, okay? So then you're going to do the same thing for B, and then you're going to go to C. So B is the same concept. Once you get to C, what C is what's called an every minute on the minute. So every minute on the minute, you're going to do so what that means is at the start of your timer, okay, at 0, you're going to perform the 2 exercises. However, every next minute, you're starting back over. So if it takes you 40 seconds to do it, you have 20 seconds rest. If it takes you 59 seconds, you have 1 second rest. So the quicker you get done, the more rest you have. So you can tailor how you want to do that. You're going to do 5 rounds of that. So essentially 5 minutes on the clock. Every minute, you start back over. Okay? And then you have your finisher here, which is D1, D2, back to back. You have your 2 exercises, how long you're doing it for, the intervals in between, and then how many rounds, 3 or 4, okay? So that is how you lay out the workout. What our exercises are today, if you're gonna be doing a strength exercise, you're going to be doing a strength exercise here if you have access to weights or options. If you don't have access to weights, then you can do the options that are going to be over here, and it'll label that out for you on the guided workout. So our workout is a deadlift or deadlift variation for exercise 1. Then you're going to go into overhead presses, then right into hammer curls, and then into what is called a boat pose with a press. I'm trying to read this upside down. So boat pose with the press, just like you do those 4 times. Then take your rest. Then you're going to go through lateral step-ups, decline or regular push-ups, quadruped plank with shoulder taps, and then rush and twist. So those are your exercises in the B circuit. And then C is 20 squat jumps or 25 speed squats, and then you're going to do 10 total mountain climbers. As many times in the 5 minutes, or you're going to do it in the minute, then start back over the next minute, start back over the next minute, and then your finisher is high knees or run in place and burpees. So what we're gonna do now, you're gonna get an attachment of this. You heard me go over it. If you have questions, just comment and tag one of the coaches in it. They'll help you explain it. And then we will now what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna create separate videos for how to perform each exercise.